Hi, all, welcome back to another video. So we are here with another reacts. This time it's about what changes with gaming when you hit your 30s. So this is from a guy named Pen Replays. He has 3,000 subscribers, and he made the video, right? I can't even feel. Okay, yeah. I ain't that, bro. I don't know, man. But for me, bro, I'm gonna be game till I die, bro. I'm sorry. I haven't seen the freaking news about the old granny in Japan or something, winning like a Tekken tournament or something. Like she was like 86 or something. Bro, I'm gonna be like that, bro. I'm gonna be honest.
36 years
Let's see
old.
what changes with
And in the
gaming.
world of
I
the
bet.
internet, I'm practically dead. Now,
Right.
I don't
Your
necessarily
unk.
feel that old, but
Yeah.
recently I have come to the realization that I am no longer young. The way I think about my life, my habits, and my
Like an old
day is
person.
vastly different
Yeah.
now to when I was younger. A lot has
Right.
changed. Things that I once considered important are now not, and things I didn't consider important are. But
Oh wow.
one thing has always been consistent in my aging process is my love for video games. As
Really?
far back as I can remember, my main hobby in life has always been video games. But recently, I've been feeling like I'm losing my spark for this media. There was a time
I hear that, bro. I know this is the beginning of the video, but just let me see your video game library, bro. Oh wow. I shouldn't have ate that. Bro, just seeing someone's video game library tells us how much, bro. If someone says video games not A no more, like, or like video games not hating no more, and they show you their gaming library, and if they have like 2K, FIFA or something, there's a problem right there.
I'd get
You know
chores
what I'm trying
done
to
so
say?
that I'd be able to jump into
Like someone's video game library says a lot about the person.
whatever world I wanted to and decompress. But now, I look at this hobby as the chore. I find that I spend more time wishlisting games than actually playing games. My
Oh wow.
hobby has become collecting rather than playing.
Mm.
So why am I not getting excited to actually play them? I still enjoy the buzz and the excitement around them, just not the physical act of playing them. It's a question
Right.
that's been floating about in my head
Damn, bro. Then
for a
freaking give me your Steam library, then, bro.
while, and
I'd rather
something
play all of
I've
them.
been thinking
I'll
about a
gladly
lot.
play the
I
games.
wanted to see if I could answer this question so I can reignite that fading spark that I once had. Have I changed, or has the gaming world changed? Is this a bad change? Are games getting worse?
Nope.
There's a lot of factors to consider with this subject. One of those
Just plain
is,
no.
as far
Yeah,
back as
time.
I can remember, I've been playing games. In the 90s with the point-and-click adventure games on PC, to Sonic and Micro Machines on the Sega Mega Drive, to now having multiple consoles and a PC to enjoy.
Oh wow.
In my teens, time was never a thought that entered my mind. It was so easy for me to wake up at 10 am, sit in front of the PC until 10 pm, and just play. I had no real responsibility. I had chores and school and so on, but in my free time, it was mine to do as I wished. Now, I don't really have that luxury. Being a dad
Really?
of one and a husband,
Oh, okay, I get
full-time
it.
job, staying active,
Full-time
making sure
job?
the house is clean, making food and so on, time seems to
I
slip
feel that.
away faster these days.
Okay.
Once I have time to myself,
Okay. Okay. Just because of all that, bro. I feel, bro. I was about to go crazy on Insane, bro. You probably have like freaking 2K or something, but no. I get that you're a dad, so yeah, it makes sense.
you're looking about an hour, and that
But still, there's also there's dads too that do all that right, but and still play. You feel me? But it depends, to be honest. It just
really, if
depends
I'm
on the
lucky.
person
Now, I'm not saying things were
and the
better
time. Yeah,
back in my days. Even though I
yeah,
had a wealth of free time in my younger days, I did only have a handful of games to play a year. I
right.
relied on the generosity of my parents to buy me a game or two for my birthday and Christmas.
Same.
And that one
They don't even do
game
it.
would consume my time for many months.
Even now, I'm in 20s now. I'm in
Now,
my 20s,
of
bro.
course, I have the opposite problem.
I want to watch this because I'm in my 20s right now, bro. I'm like, I just need a whole in like a decade or something. I'm gonna be the same age as this guy right here. I'm trying to like see what's gonna happen.
I'm able to
Feel me?
buy what I want, when I want,
Mmm.
but have
I
not
want the
much
luxury.
time to play them.
Really?
It's that classic problem. Steam sales, PlayStation sales, Nintendo don't have sales. It's a no-brainer to purchase a game with a 50, 75,
Yep.
90% discount. Of course, I'm not unhappy with this. I love my life, and I wouldn't change it for anything.
Right.
I just have to understand that things have changed. Time was never
It's
really
insane,
a factor
but
when
look
it
at those
came to making
graphics.
games. I never took a second to think about how long is this game gonna take. But these days,
I know, bro. I'm starting to do that now, bro. I'm trying to see how long is this game gonna take. Bro, I've been playing freaking Hades for 20 hours, bro. I'm like, when's it gonna end? Well, hello. I'm barely like in level 3. Like,
I
Jesus
found
Christ.
myself getting
It took
hyped
me
for the
55 hours to finish Digimon Storytime Stranger.
game and instantly go into how long to beat.
Yeah.
And if it's more than 40 hours, I really have to ask
Do I
myself,
really wanna play this?
is this worth it?
Yeah.
Say I only had 1 hour of gaming a day. That one game would take me over a month to finish. And again,
Yeah.
that's if everything goes exactly to plan. There's been days where the day itself has been an absolute shit to me. And at 9 p.m, I just want to unwind with some easy, consumable media.
TikTok Reels.
Scramble to find
After
time
that.
to actually sit down and play. You queue up the game, you've been waiting to play forever, and then, not really feeling it. It happens far too often than I'd like to admit. And having a time limit on
Just like what's happening with me and my Nintendo Switch, bro. Like, I have a bunch of games I want to play there. And my PlayStation kind of too. But like, I don't really feel like getting on my Switch. You feel me? That's how I be feeling.
my head, I end up scrolling, trying to find that perfect game to play, and end up playing nothing.
Nothing. Dang.
However, an hour or two a day is not that bad. That's enough to play something,
Yeah.
just not enough time to play
Everything.
everything. I guess, to help with that issue, I may need to reevaluate my,
Video game neighboring. Interest.
with all my hobbies, I've never really been one to narrow my interests. I genuinely do listen to all genres of music. Metal, jazz, rap, math rock. I watch films from all corners of the world and in any language. And it's the same with video games. I
Same.
do prefer some genres of games to others, but I basically
Yeah.
play them all. If it has an interesting mechanic and a
For example, I don't really like this type of game. Not really my interest right here. Not my cup of tea. But people probably like say it's a masterpiece.
decent gameplay
I don't even think I would like touch this game at all.
loop, well, I'm in. I've always taken on more than I can handle. Even to this day, I've added extra pressure on myself to learn Japanese before I'm 40, to lose weight before the summer, to start a YouTube channel to talk about games, as
Yeah.
well as keeping up with my guitar practice and keeping up with my actual gaming. I'm a hobbyist. Trying to balance all these things is impossible.
Puzzle.
And when I do one, I feel guilty about not doing the others.
You don't like it. I feel you, bro. I haven't finished freaking Wukong. Yeah. Oh wow. Bro, you really dropped Final Fantasy 16, bro. The game's fire. Yeah. Huh? Physical. I think that's what I have. Mmm. Bro, because I have so many freaking games. Yeah, low key. Yeah. Oh my god, that just hit at home. I have like 123 games, right? Either that and I force myself to play something other than freaking FC 26. I'm a soccer fan. I'm a football fan. Um, ever since I was a kid, I follow Mbappe, all the freaking, you know what I'm saying, all the football. And I was like I don't really feel like putting time into a game sometimes. I just hop into that game, play a couple matches. You feel me? Or like right now, I force myself to play like at least one story game like a month. And right now, even though it's not a story mode game, it's like like a roguelike or whatever. I'm forcing myself to finish Hades because I finished Ball XP, which is another indie roguelike. I was like, you know what, this game's probably gonna be that long. Boy, was I wrong, bro. I'm 20 hours in. I'm barely like in level 3.
And jumping on TikTok and brain rot.
I'm probably gonna finish the game like in 100
I've
hours.
entered a new phase in my video game playing where I just replay my favorite games instead of playing new ones. I'm not even playing.
Okay, I can. Brian and I, if I play a game, I cannot replay it at all, bro. I just can't do it. There's just something about it. I just can't replay a game.
Completion either. Just jumping in and leaving. It's familiar and comforting and it's stress-free, which is what my brain is craving. As somebody who has always chased
stress-free on this RPG is insane.
Saying that, new mechanics, chased interesting visuals. I'm somebody who likes to jump in and try so many different things at so many different times. I follow so many video game content creators, all of whom have the time to play, research, and create content around games.
Bro, I want to do that, bro.
Get ashamed.
That's my dream right there.
Hobby the same amount of attention. There are, of course, smaller and shorter games that I could be focusing on. I don't need to be chasing the AAA games. I don't need to be chasing what's best at that time. Which leads me to the last topic on my mind, which is... In my younger days, magazines were the go-to place for gaming news and reviews. To where I'd read up about what was interesting and what wasn't, what new game was on the horizon, and what were, at the time, the best games of all time. I use YouTube for most, if not all, of my gaming news.
I use Twitter and YouTube.
I've played a good handful of games this year, all of which have been recommended by people I follow or watch on YouTube. But when I actually look at the games that have been released this year, I haven't played any of them.
Yeah.
If I have a quick look at the best games of 2025,
there's so many, bro.
There's only a handful I really want to play.
They would.
Of course, looking further into the new releases this year, there's a lot of games I'm excited for. Ghost of Yotei, Death Stranding 2, Snake Eater Remake, Okami.
What was this?
As I write this, Claire Obscura Expedition 33 is out.
Yeah.
And I'm really excited to play it. I'll just add it to the pile of games. Oh, God. I mean, yeah, of course, there are games out there aimed for me. Not everything is aimed toward the larger market. But at the same time, companies want you to stay with them.
I have Elden Ring, but I just can't. I haven't touched it in months now.
If you're going to spend 70 quid on a game, you want your money's worth.
Yeah.
But when publishers sell the idea of long, multiple choice commitment type games, it does put me off.
And not for me though. Like,
that's what I'm looking for. To buy new games all the time. So when you do purchase,
like, I don't want to spend $70 on a freaking like 4 or 5 hour game, bro.
Or even the free-to-play games, and that's where you sink your time into. It makes sense that you play one game for a long period of time. Yeah. And this is only talking about the AAA market. The indie scene is bouncing with new, exciting, innovative games, all of which that I can't wait to sink my teeth into. As I mentioned, I spend a lot of time in the gaming news world. My social media following is a lot of YouTubers and so on, all of whom talk about upcoming games. What's good?
God dang.
This has turned into my new magazine. I don't rely heavily on the adverts and so on for the new gaming releases. As I pace around the house thinking about all the information I've put on here, the time, the marketing, the interest, I guess I need to make some sort of
conclusion.
So why am I not getting excited to actually play these games? My actual interest in video games is still there. I still follow all the information. I still get excited at new releases. But why am I not actually getting excited to play them? I guess there's one question I really need to ask myself. Does any of this really matter? My brain says yes, but my logical brain says no, it doesn't. I know deep down it doesn't matter if I don't play the newest game each month. It doesn't matter that I spend 6 months playing one game, and it doesn't matter if I stop playing a game that I liked. The problem here is me. I guess, in a really strange way, it was my last thread holding on to my youth. It's me needing to accept the fact that I am not who I was 10, 20 years ago. And that's fine. As I said in the intro, the way I think about my life, my habits, and my day is vastly different now to when I was younger. So this clearly needs to apply to my hobbies. I have, of course, already done a couple of things to help me. I honestly don't care anymore about needing to play a game on normal or hard. If it gets to the point where I spend too much time on one section, the difficulty will be dropped.
Yeah.
I'm lucky as well. I've never been a completionist or a trophy hunter.
Same.
Once credits roll, I'm out.
Same.
And that's a pretty good time-saving characteristic of mine. I've really narrowed my field of vision when it comes to purchasing games. There's a lot more factors that I need to think about, and not just, ooh, there's a new shiny one. How different and or innovative is it? How is the story? Is there a story? How good is it? Is it Final Fantasy? And to add to that, I do need to stop caring about the FOMO and just learn to love and enjoy what I'm playing at the time. To some, all this is obvious. To me, it wasn't. My love for this hobby hasn't gone. It's just changed. There will be times I'll play an 80+ hour JRPG. There'll be times where I'll play 3 10-hour-long games in 1 month.
And
There'll be times
you don't play.
I'll play nothing at all in a month. There'll be a time when no new games excite me, but I'll always have a backlog of games to enjoy instead. I can still enjoy this hobby of mine. I've always enjoyed it.
I will too.
I just need to put less pressure on myself.
Yeah.
I need to stop being harsh on myself.
Well, I like
doing
that.
everything, and start enjoying doing something. The years I've spent playing games have given me amazing memories, and that's never going to go away. In a couple of years' time, I'll be able to sit down with my kids and play games with them. I'll get to show them what games meant the most to me.
That's fine. That's what I'm trying to do, bro.
They'll get to show me what games mean the most to them.
Like, amazing video. Amazing video from McPenry, bro. Oh my god. Oh my god. And, bro, this bunch of unks in the comments. But this is an amazing video, bro. Love it. I feel this on so many ways. That's amazing, bro. That's insane. Anyways, thanks for watching, Sub and Egg.